On September 8, 2025, employees at a Hollywood tow yard made a disturbing discovery. A Tesla, impounded days earlier, carried a secret inside its front trunk. When officers opened it, the smell was overwhelming. Inside a plastic-wrapped bag, they found human remains, decomposed, partially dismembered, and hidden from sight. Those remains belonged to 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, a girl who had been missing for more than a year. And the car? It was registered to David Anthony Burke, better known to the world as D4VD, a rising singer-songwriter whose music had earned millions of fans. This is the story of Celeste's disappearance, the shocking discovery of her body, the evidence linking her to the singer, and the questions that still haunt investigators today. Celeste Rivas was reported missing in April 2024 from Lake Elsinore in Riverside County, California. She was only 13 years old at the time. The circumstances around her disappearance were not widely publicized at first, and like so many cases involving missing teenagers, her story faded from headlines. But her family never stopped searching. Her mother spoke to reporters, saying Celeste had been involved with an older boy she called her boyfriend. His name? David. At the time, that detail didn't attract much attention, but it would later become one of the most disturbing threads in this case. Fast forward to September 2025. A Tesla was impounded from a Hollywood location and taken to a tow yard. Staff there noticed a foul odor coming from the vehicle. When LAPD officers responded, they made a horrifying discovery in the front trunk, also known as a frunk. Inside a sealed bag, they found human remains. The body had been badly decomposed, wrapped in plastic, and dismembered in parts. Detectives later confirmed the remains belonged to Celeste Rivas, the missing 15-year-old. The state of the remains suggested deliberate concealment. Someone had attempted to hide her death, placing her in the trunk of a luxury electric car and leaving it abandoned in Hollywood. The Tesla was registered to David Anthony Burke, born 2005, known professionally as D4VD. By 2025, he had become one of the fastest rising stars in music. His breakthrough single, Romantic Homicide, released in 2022, had earned hundreds of millions of streams. He was signed to a major label and touring internationally. Now, his vehicle was the site of a grisly crime scene. Investigators quickly noted disturbing details. Celeste had a tattoo on her right index finger with the word shoe. The very same tattoo appears on D4VD's own right index finger. And then there was the testimony of Celeste's mother. She said her missing daughter had a boyfriend named David. The overlap in names, David or D4VD, was too strong to ignore. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed the remains were indeed Celeste's, but they have not yet determined a cause of death. Due to the condition of the body, the initial autopsy results were inconclusive, and toxicology reports are still pending. The LAPD launched a full investigation, treating the case as suspicious and potentially a homicide. Detectives executed a search warrant at a Hollywood Hills property linked to D4VD. Electronic devices, digital records, and physical evidence were seized. At this stage, police have not publicly named D4VD as a suspect. He has not been arrested. His representatives have stated that he is cooperating fully with investigators. Still, the presence of Celeste's body in his registered vehicle, the tattoo match, and the timeline of her disappearance have raised troubling questions. The discovery has had immediate fallout in the music industry. D4VD canceled a planned performance in Seattle shortly after the news broke. Several collaborators have distanced themselves. Notably, singer Kali Uchis removed her recent collaboration with D4VD from streaming platforms. Other artists have cut ties or gone silent on the issue. Public opinion has been fierce. Online communities have accused the singer of grooming, predatory behavior, and worse. Social media platforms have been flooded with fan compilations and allegations, drawing connections between his lyrics, online presence, and Celeste's disappearance. The investigation is ongoing, and at this point, many questions remain unanswered. Who killed Celeste Rivas? How did her body end up in D4VD's Tesla? Was her relationship with David part of a grooming pattern? And most urgently, Will anyone be held accountable? The LAPD has not yet released official findings on how Celeste died, or who may be responsible, but the details that have emerged paint a chilling picture of a young life cut short, hidden inside the trunk of a celebrity's car. The story of Celeste Rivas is still developing. Each week, more details are surfacing, and as they do, we'll continue to bring you the facts. What do you think? Was Celeste the victim of grooming and exploitation by someone she trusted? Or is there a deeper conspiracy yet to be uncovered? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you want more fact-based breakdowns of real cases, without filler, without speculation, subscribe to Crime Deconstructed and turn on notifications so you don't miss what comes next. Celeste's story is a reminder of how easily vulnerable teenagers can fall through the cracks, and how fame and secrecy can hide terrible truths.